Hello and welcome back to the Euro 2020 simulation. My name is John and we are here to watch England versus Portugal in Group D, and it's going to be a doozy. England need a win to qualify, so let's go. All right, we're looking at the standings here in Group D. Remember to smash the like button and subscribe to my channel for more Football Manager content. And we're in Group D. Portugal's already through. North Macedonia in second after beating England 1-0 in the last match day. England and Scotland on the outside looking in. They drew when they faced each other. England lost in their second game. Scotland lost in their second game 3-1 to Portugal. So how this is going to play out, North Macedonia only need a draw to qualify. England need a victory over Portugal and a Scottish victory as well to qualify. And Scotland need a victory and an England loss or a draw. So it's going to get pretty interesting in Group D. Juicy matchup. England have to beat Portugal, which is a huge ask for them considering they haven't even scored a goal yet in the tournament. So let's have a look at the lineups. All right, pretty much a clean bill of health for England. No suspensions, a few yellow cards. So we could see some suspensions in the next game if they get through. But pretty much healthy squad. They should be going in with their strongest squad possible in this game to try and get something out of the Portuguese. So the standard, we've got Ramsdale in goal here, Pickford on the bench. So that's kind of a change. Anyone else? Tomori is in. Chilwell, and the usual suspects. I don't see Sterling. That's one thing. Raheem Sterling on the bench down here. Jack Grealish on the bench. James Maddison. Dele Alli. Jordan Henderson on the bench also. But this could all change in the match day, so we'll see. And for the Portuguese, they're all healthy too. No suspensions either. Couple yellow cards. We could see some suspensions going into the knockouts. Ruben Diaz, Rafael Guerreiro, João Cancelo, all on a yellow. But pretty much lining up the same as England. Cristiano's in there, Bernardo Silva, João Felix, Bruno Fernandes, Ruben Neves, William Carvalho, a very strong Portuguese squad. Pepe's still hanging in there in the center of defense. And they've got Lopez in goal, Rui Patricio on the bench, Rui Silva as well, Rafael Leao on the bench here. He's got a goal or two in the tournament so far. I've been very impressed with the Portuguese so far in the games that I've watched for them. So, without further ado, let's get into the match. All right, full house at Wembley today. We're in London. England, the home team. Maybe that'll give them the advantage in this one. They can only hope, really. Portugal are going to be very strong and very difficult to beat. So let's go. Kickoff, first half. Gelson down the right-hand side here for Portugal. Near the corner flag. Won by Rashford and cleared. That's gone out for a throw. Looking at the lineups, Trent Alexander-Arnold is in at right back here. Mason Mount on the corner for England, headed away by Ruben Diaz. Sterling starts today as well. As you can see, he's on the ball right now. So Raheem Sterling back in the lineup for England. Into Foden here in the box. Rashford, cleared by Ruben Diaz again. Chilwell now trying another attack for England down the left-hand side. Chilwell still with it, beats his man. Chilwell with the cross. Oh, nearly to Sterling. Rashford is there. And it's saved by Lopez for the Portuguese. Ruben Vezo in for Portugal as well, I see here. Chilwell with a throw near the corner flag, headed away. Jordan Henderson, another starter, back in the lineup for England. Chilwell, Kane, Henderson. All the way out to the right-hand side for TAA. Alexander-Arnold back in the box for Foden, and it's just wide of the goal. Should have done better. Gonçalo Guedes in for Portugal as well. Gelson Martins. Ruben Neves on the free kick now. He floats it across, and that's wide of the goal. Pretty poor free kick there from... Not much excitement in the first half. It's 0-0, 4-1 in shots for England. 0.67 XG for them. Portugal kind of absorbing the pressure, it seems, from the English in London. But maybe it'll open up a little bit in the second half. 3 yellows, Rashford, Henderson, and Alexander-Arnold for England. So there might be some suspensions if they get through. So let's see. Second half, here we go. Ball out to the right here for Alexander-Arnold. Back to Sterling, near the edge of the area. Alexander-Arnold puts a cross into Kane, and that is just over the bar again. Portugal with kind of a 4-1-4-1 formation, so pretty defensive at the moment for them. The deep lying wingers. Throwing for Portugal, 76 minutes. João Cancelo in, headed away by Chilwell. Danilo on the ball now for Portugal. João Cancelo. Back to Ruben Neves. Switches it to the left. Mendes now. Running at the defense. Puts a cross in low, and it's cleared by Chilwell. Headed down by Danilo. Portugal try another attack. João Cancelo. Blocked cross. Mendes collects it. Bruno Fernandes. Guedes now on the left-hand side. Walker clears. Some tired legs for England on 80 minutes. Mason Mount on the corner. Now they have a chance here from a set piece. Kane is headed clear. Sterling collects that. Walker now. Back to Sterling. On the right-hand side, Raheem Sterling. Into the middle for Henderson. Kane. Rice. Declan Rice on the ball to Jordan Henderson. Ball out wide right to Kyle Walker. Tried to cross, but that's blocked and cleared. Henderson's chasing after it. Cristiano collects. Another free kick here for Mason Mount on the edge of the area. Floated across. Headed away by Ruben Diaz. Tomori's going to collect that and go back in for England. 82 minutes. England pressing. They need a goal. They need a win in this game. Back to Mendes. But they have not scored an open play at all in this tournament. They haven't even got a single goal in the tournament yet, England. And it's in for João Cancelo. Intercepts a pass. Caught a defender. And Ramsdale. Safe hands for England. Can England score a goal? 87 minutes gone. Lopez on the goal kick. It doesn't look likely, does it? And Gomez collects that header. He's going to try and push forward for England now. They've got to be pressing. They've got to do something, the English. On the right-hand side, blocked cross out for a corner. Mason Mount, I think, is going to get on that, unless he's been substituted already. I don't think he has. Nope, he's on the corner. Floats it all the way across to... Ooh. Who was that? I'm not sure who it went off of, but it was over anyways. Tomori sprays it forward. Mendes heads it down. Guedes up to Bruno Fernandes now. Portuguese counter is dangerous. They have numbers back, though. Ruben Neves tried a shot. Ramsdale with the save. 90. We're in the last minute of play here. This might be it. The last kick of the game, and it looks like England is going to crash out of the tournament now with a draw. Bruno Fernandes floats it across. Headed away by Henderson. Again for Bruno. Back to Ruben Neves. Bruno to Ruben Vezo. Into Bruno Fernandes. They're just keeping the ball now. And that is it. England are out of the Euros. After drawing with Portugal, they did not score a single goal in the tournament. And Portugal did the job in this one. Ronaldo came off eventually. The best man of the match was Nuno Mendes for the Portuguese. XG was much more in favor of England. The possession was in favor of England, but they could not make any of their chances count. And we saw a few of those get sprayed over the bar. So that's the way it goes. And North Macedonia 1-0 over Scotland in their game, so they're through. Portugal and North Macedonia, the first time ever probably for them to qualify for a major tournament knockout stage. Scotland losing. Who was the man of the match in this game? Tchaikovsky got the goal on 15 minutes, and he was the man of the match in the game for the North Macedonians. 11 and 12 in shots, pretty even. XG was fairly even. Possession was in favor of Scotland, but they couldn't get the job done. No goals for the Scottish in this one. And England 0-0 in Group D. So looking at the standings, where are we here? Group D standings, Portugal and North Macedonia qualify. England and Scotland crash out in Group D. Unfortunate for them, but Portugal and North Macedonia happy with that. And in Group E, tomorrow we got Spain, Wales, Austria, Ireland. Let's have a look at the matches going forward. What do we want to watch here? We've got Spain versus Austria, Wales versus Ireland, Finland versus Switzerland, and Germany versus Turkey. I looked at this one earlier. It was Germany-Turkey before the tournament started when I chose this, but is that a real meaningful match? Germany's pretty much qualified, I would say. They're on a 7-goal difference. No goals conceded so far. And they play the Turkish, who do need a win or a point to get through. Switzerland and Finland might be an interesting game, too. Finland, I think, are out. But Switzerland probably need at least a draw to secure their place. What else? In Group E, let's have a look at Group E for a second here. Spain is pretty much through. 8 goals, 4-0 against, 6 points for them. And they play Austria, I believe, which are in third. They who still have a chance to qualify, Austria. And then Wales and Ireland. Maybe that Wales and Ireland might be an interesting game, although both may crash out, and it could be a draw. Especially if Austria beat Spain. Wales still have a chance to get through. Ireland are pretty much out. Maybe that's the one we should watch. Wales and Ireland in the next episode. So, I hope you enjoy that. So thank you again for watching. My name is John. Remember to smash the like button and subscribe to my channel for more Football Manager content. And I will see you next time for the Euro 2020 simulation. Peace.